Hi, Angela Arnold here, and I am going to talk with you for a few minutes today about blogging and how to use a Weebly blog. If you can look at my screen right now, you do see that I have blog as one of the navigation buttons. And basically, when you have a Weebly website, they also give you the ability to create a blog. So let's take a quick look at that, and basically you create the blog the same way that you would create a new page. So we're going to click on page, and there, if I want to start a new blog, I will click on the blog and I'll be able to edit it. But let's take a quick visit to my blog and see what's on there. I have just started my blog, so you won't see much at all in terms of contents, but you'll see the ability to do some things. This is what the blog looks like. So it's going to look exactly like your website. You have the ability to post comments, post entries, and people can comment on it the same way they can comment on your blog, on any other blog. And here's what I say: hi, my blog should be up and running in a couple of days. I'm just finishing up my website, so please check back in about a week. Thank you so much. And then I just have my photograph, and I have a little bit of information about myself, and then I have some archives here, and each month there will be a new archive entry. So there's going to be a July 2009 archive, and then we have different categories here. So you can decide what categories you want to feature on your blog, and then we have the option for an RSS feed. Your blog also can have some of the same elements that your website has. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to go to my blog, and this is how I get to my blog and make some edits on it. So now I'm inside of Weebly, and I can change things around on my blog if I want to. If I want to change my photograph, I can put a different photograph in here. If I want to create a new blog post, I can do that. I can edit my blog comments. I can edit my settings, or I can delete a blog post. And right now I have 2 comments on my post, on my blog postings. So I can do pretty much anything that anyone else can do with their blog, and I can do that directly from Weebly. Now the question is, do you want to work on a blog, or do you want to work on a website, or do you want to do both? And I suggest very much that you do both, and I'll tell you why. There are different functions that a blog serves than a website. In terms of advantages to a website, your comments and your content on your website is going to be longer lasting. So it's going to be something that we call evergreen. It's going to take you slower to build it. It's going to take you more time to attract loyal fans to the website generally, but they will stay longer. So it takes longer to build, but it has more longevity. In terms of a blog, you can put up a blog very easily. Just put a couple of posts up there and start driving traffic to your blog. Search engines love blogs because they like current content. They like things that you have just gotten finished posting. They like to keep everything fresh and new. So they love blogs. So let's look at the pros and cons of a website and a blog. Basically, a website is one-way communication. You set up your web pages, and that's that. For a blog, it's very interactive. You have a post that you make. People can come and make comments, and then you can make comments to them, and people can make comments based on posts and various other posts from other people, not necessarily just from you. So it can become a very active and interactive environment very quickly. It doesn't take you long to get search engine rankings on a blog because it's fresh content. People are coming back and forth to it and communicating. They might come back several times during the day. Whereas on a blog, or whereas on the website, you don't usually have that. A website, you're usually viewed as an authority figure, or you're an expert in your field. For a blog, you're essentially just posting your opinions. You don't have to have any special type of expertise. So in a way, a blog is more like a newspaper, and the newspaper contents, which last for a short period of time, and a Website is more like a book that's going to last for a long period of time. It's based on a particular niche that you have established, and it's not driven as much by time as a blog is. If you take a break while you go on vacation and you don't look at your website for 2 weeks, it's not really going to suffer that much. But if you take a break from blogging for 2 weeks, you're going to have a lot to rebuild when you come back. So it just depends on how much time and effort you want to put into blogging, whether you want to emphasize that or not, or whether you want to emphasize your website. I suggest you find a way to do both. That's definitely what I plan to do. And, I plan to put up some comments, but I don't want to spend all of my time blogging. So you just have to strike that happy medium. Just remember, with the blog, you do have sidebars. You can put up different gadgets, calendars, a guest book, things like that. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. All of those things you can put up there nicely on your blog. And I guess that's about it. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to comment on the forums on any of my websites, the Contact Us form. Thank you very much. Take care. I'll be with you later.